This music is fire. What is going on, beautiful, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. I want to say long time no see, but it really hasn't been that long, at least not for me. Either way, guys, welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and today we're doing something that's aviation, but not Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's actually Deadstick Bush Pilot Simulator. Yes, we're doing some bush flying today in a fairly new game that I've been watching. It's been on my wish list on Steam for years. It got canceled, it got delayed, and then it got revived, and now it's fully back in development. It's called Deadstick Bush Pilot Simulator. It's exactly what it sounds like, or I mean, maybe you don't know what it sounds like. It's basically a bush flying pilot simulator from the pilot's perspective. So it's up to us to not just get to where we gotta go, but make sure the plane gets there too. You know what I mean? You'll see. Muscle Man, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. The Grumpy Gamer, welcome back to the stream. Just got access to this. Looking forward to playing it. You should definitely give it a try. Monorific Quarter Block, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. We're still in the playtest. We're basically picking off where my video left off. Picking up where my video left off last time. I've not really played. Unfortunately, I started playing during the playtest late. And so I was kind of bummed about that because I really enjoyed playing the game. I really did. But to my surprise, the playtest got extended or they reopened it. I don't know what the situation is. But either way, I can play now. I'm not sure if everybody has access to this. I know the playtest was like limited. I don't have any connection with the developer myself, so they didn't give me access in particular. But yeah, I looked it up, I re-downloaded it, and it said I could play it. I was like, oh, sounds good. So I'm not sure how much left of the playtest we have. Is basically a demo of the game. So we might have an hour left. We have 2 hours left of gameplay. I'm not really sure how much we have. But what I am trying today, we're gonna jump into the game here in just a second. What I am trying today is, for the first time, using a joystick. When I played last time, I was using a Xbox controller, which I still have here on standby, and it's gonna be my backup if I don't like the joystick gameplay, or if it doesn't work for any reason. I'm using the Moza joystick that I always fly with the Thrustmaster throttle and Thrustmaster pedals. So we got a bit of a mix of hardware here. What's up, not just F7Z? Welcome to the stream. Says I should play some more Train Sim 6. We will, man. We will. It'll probably be a few weeks, I'll be honest. We got Flight Sim Expo coming up next week. So obviously I'll be doing Flight Sim for that reason. Where is my mouse? I think I might be stuck on this screen. Am I stuck on this screen? No, I did not want to quit. There we go. My mouse was like not responding. All good. We'll hit load. Again, I'm going to continue my career from where I left off in the video I posted probably a couple weeks ago now. But yeah, yeah, for Train Sim and any other game, it's probably going to be at least 2 to 3 weeks. I'll be straight up honest with you. It's going to be like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a little less, but probably around 2 to 3 weeks till I do a live stream. You might see a video before then, but a live stream it'll be a little bit. Again, we have Flight Sim Expo coming up. I leave town Thursday morning to go to Flight Sim Expo in Minneapolis. Looking forward to that. And for anybody who's going to be there, who's watching, definitely hit me up. Hopefully I get to see you guys in person, shake your hand, give you a hug, you know what I mean? Yeah, here's our plane, fresh out of maintenance. Again, if you saw my video on this game, you understand. If you know, you know. Yeah, so real quick, so I leave town Thursday for Flight Sim Expo. I'll be there from Thursday till Monday. Be pretty busy. I am streaming from the event floor at Flight Sim Expo in the morning on Saturday. So like 10:30, I think it's Central Time. I'll be streaming from the Thrustmaster booth at Flight Sim Expo. And then I got a few other cool events going on. I'll be doing a panel with Say Intentions, as well as a Red Bull Air Racing kind of competition event with Microsoft Flight Sim as well on Saturday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Anyways, all right, guys, let's see what we got going on here. So what's going on? It's raining. This is my first time seeing like weather. Again, if you guys just joining us, this is the Deadstick Bush Pilot Simulator or Bush Flight Simulator demo playtest. So this is not the full game. This is an early version of it. I don't know how much it's going to change from now to then. In my experience with playtests, they normally change pretty significantly. If the dev team is on top of it, they change significantly. They get feedback from everybody, and then they make the game hopefully way better. But right now, in the playtest, it's been pretty fun. Do I think Train Sim World should add the Amtrak Surf line? Yeah, of course. Yeah, all the trains for sure. All right, let's get to it. So we have a mission, and I gotta find out what that mission is. Let me see. Let's take a look at our phone. Go to messages. I'm gonna use my keyboard for this. Looks like messages. We got a message from Clint Cox. We'll scroll all the way to the bottom on our old school. It's like a Nokia, Motorola. I don't know. There's an option to show job. See that? Can I click that? Nope, can't click that. Like I gotta manually go all the way to the bottom. It looks like. Yeah, I do. So we'll just scroll through all of our history of messages until we get to the very bottom and see what we got going on here. Let's see. Finally. All right, here we go. So what are we doing? Let's see. Yeah, we're kind of starting, like, I kind of already started the mission. Nice. We'll dispatch cleanup, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here we go. One more assignment. This one's flagged as critical priority. So drop whatever you're doing and pay attention. We just received a shipment of at Morton. The client wants it delivered immediately to 3 corners. I'll do my best, is what I said. And he says, look, we're trusting you on this one. Get it right, and you'll be rewarded. Guaranteed. I say, send me the details. There's a fat paycheck waiting for you at 3 corners. Happy landings. Okay. All right, this is the job. So we are, where are we? What is this place? Are we at Morton now? We are at Morton. Yeah, so this is the map. I have not explored any of it, unfortunately. Just the bottom left part. So we're already at Morton. So the pickup is at Morton, it seems like. And they want us to go 2 3 corners. Is that what we're doing? Let me check my job tracker. Let me check the job tracker. Yeah, I'll be honest, like, I don't know that I like, it might be because I have my controller plugged in. Let me see. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, here it is. Cargo, active, story requested, pay 1,000, picking up at Morton. Where are we dropping off at, though? I don't know. Alright, where's the cargo at? Where's the cargo? Is it over there? Over there. Alright, so let's take the plane over there. She should be good, like I said. If you saw the video, or if you go watch the video, you'll notice that we had a bit of an incident at the very end of the video, and so I had to take my aircraft to the mechanic, or basically have it emergency towed to the mechanic, and now we've had it repaired, so everything should be in good shape, except that left wheel is not doing too good. 16%. Do I have to take it to a mechanic to fix that, or can I change that myself? I probably can't change that myself. I'm kind of curious what would happen if I don't fix it. We'll just try to nurse it. Make sure we don't land too hard on that left wheel. We got our battery at 62%. We gotta watch out for that. We can actually check our fuel level, which again should be good. 2.8 quarts remaining. I guess that's fine. We'll put that back. It's raining. We can get out of this rain. Cylinders are good. So I think the engine is overall okay. Battery could use some charge, but maybe the alternator will charge it up when we get the aircraft started. Trigger Happy Productions. Blue, you got you're not using a controller. This game made for controller. Feels very good. I am. Oh, I have a controller right here. I usually do play with controller, but I'm just gonna try to use a joystick. If I don't like it, we'll go back to controller. It felt okay on the controller before. All right, so let's see. Do I remember how to start this thing? All right, let's hop. We get the door. Oh my god, I just hopped out. I can. I shut that door. There we go. Not to get so wet out here. And we can get the nav lights on, LAN lights on, anti-collision lights on. These are all of our circuit breakers that do actually work in this game. Master switch is there. There we go. I'm trying to remember. I had not played this game in a little while. Can I just go straight to engine start? Do I need to prime it? Let's get the mixture. Is this? Oh, sweet. All right, cool. So my joystick, sorry, my throttle is working. Sweet, 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 sweet. Love it. All right, let's go and get it cranked up. I think she's on. Yep, she's on. Beautiful. All right, let's make sure we're standing on the brakes. We have our radio here. Oh, you know what? We should probably check fuel. We're pretty low on fuel. So what we'll do, we'll find somewhere to pick up some fuel before we leave. What is speaker? I'll turn it on though. It might be music. I know there's music that plays. See if my flaps work. I'm just checking my. Nice, sweet. Just checking my controls since I just set them up, making sure they all work. All right, I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm sure it'll tell us later if I am. So let's go ahead and get going. I'm just gonna go ahead and add some throttle. I'm using my mouse for looking around, which is always fun. I hear a lot of weather and not a lot of the plane, which I wish I could hear more plane sounds. All right, rudder is working as well. That's good. Eyes black says I've been having a blast with this playtest. Got custom radio stations going in my game. Oh, that's sick. How do you guys do that? I've honestly never knew how to do custom radio stations on any game. I know a lot of simulators tend to have a function where you can have like a custom radio station. I know there's like a whole sim radio station out there. Oh my god, we're like, you know what? I think the wind is blowing so hard that the aircraft actually wants to take off. So I'm actually gonna oh no. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly right. The wind is so heavy, the weather is so bad that the plane just wants to take off. These bush planes, man, they're super aerodynamic. They love to fly. They love to fly. We do a flight control check though, man. Okay, cool. I'm interested to see how this feels with a joystick. I've heard it is good. So that on our right, I think that's the maintenance hangar right there. It is. If we were smart, we would pull the plane in there and get that left wheel replaced. I think the brake is fine, but the wheel is not so fine. I believe, if I remember correctly, there should be, yep, there's a fuel truck at our TOMAHAWK right ahead of us, so we'll go and get some gas before we leave. We don't want to get stranded, especially in this weather. Put some fuel in, pick up the cargo, and we'll head to, I don't know where we're going still. I know we're picking up from Morton. It might tell us where to go if we pick up the cargo. But yeah, for some reason, like, the engine sounds so low. Let me see. Let me check the audio here. The engine's like, all I hear is just thunder. See, audio options. Oh, everything is 100%. So I think it's just a bad mix in the playtest, but I'm hearing like no engine sound and all this thunder and lightning. Both on the inside and the outside. Look at that windsock. So we know we need to take off this way. That's for sure. Probably gonna take off with like 2 feet of runway, most likely. Alright, so I think there's a fuel pump right there. There's the briefing hut. Don't think we need to go there for any reason. That red hangar ahead of us is like our personal hangar. We can pull our aircraft into that hangar. Like today would be a perfect time to do that. Pull it in there, get it out of the rain. You can inspect the plane. You can go to sleep until the next day and so on. Alright, there's a fuel truck here, but where is the fuel? Oh, fuel's over there. Fuel is over there. Yeah, I already like it. I already like using the rudder pedals. I always feel like I was so choppy using the controller. I'm just not used to flying on a controller. That's what it is. It's kind of like when you sim race with like a wheel and stuff, and then you go play Forza with a controller, which is literally my life. Alright, so we're gonna flip it around here. And if we can just get right next to this fuel pump. And that should be good enough. Let's go ahead and go to the inside view. We'll shut her off by pulling the mixture out. All the way out. Get the ignition switch or magneto off. The master switch off. And then we'll open the door and we'll hop out. Now this right here, what I'm about to do, is something that I personally wish we had in Microsoft Flight Sim. And some aircraft do, like the Phenom, sorta, the new Sovereign, sorta, but not really. Like being able to just like grab the fuel pump yourself, walk up to the aircraft, and fuel that baby. Like it seems so simple. Like look how simple they make it look. Like couldn't we do something like this in Microsoft Flight Sim? What do you think, chat? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the technicality of how to make this work, but it just seems so simple. You walk up to it where it goes, and then you just left click and you fill the aircraft until you're done. But I love immersion stuff like that. We'll go ahead and put it back. I'll pay up. It's gonna be $165. That rudder looks good. Yep. All right, cool. Again, everything is kind of newly been fixed. A whole plane got a pretty intense maintenance done on it. All right, let's get it back up. Master switch on. Mixture, not rich, but we just crack it. And she's trying to start up. I think it's on. See? Yep, there it is. Yeah, I don't like how quiet it is. Why is it so quiet? It's really bothering me, honestly. Alright, anyways. I think our pickup's on the other side of the field. So we'll do exactly that and head over there. You know what they do need? I don't know if they're gonna watch this. I never know who watches my videos or my live streams. So, but I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna put it out there in case we get lucky and a developer from this game watches the stream or any video. And I would love track IR support, especially since this is like mainly a PC game. I think that we absolutely need track IR and Toby and Be My. All the head tracking support would be great. All of that. Alright, so I think our pickup is over here on the other side. Yeah, we'll cross the runway. Already got our nav lights and stuff on. There is no AI traffic or anything like that, so it's kind of, you know, I mean, I mean, first of all, it's not a full flight simulator, right? Like, this game is not a flight simulator. I guess you fly, but if you're looking for a game where, like, you have, like, realistic flying physics and this and that, like, this is not it. This is more of a game. Or not more, it is a game. It's fully game. Very less, like the least of the simulator side, but it's just fun, and I like the gameplay. Like I like this style where you get to kind of like what you'll see. We're gonna go and pick up this cargo, put it in our aircraft, and we'll fly out, deliver it. All right, I'm just gonna leave the aircraft on. It shouldn't go anywhere. I hope not, at least. Oh, it's rolling. Yeah, we probably... Oh, you know, I can put chocks on. Chocks. Add chocks. Okay, get back in. Alright, when I get out, when I have the chocks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I gotta hold it. There we go. Alright, so now it shouldn't go anywhere. Okay, so, we got, looks like 2 big boxes. We have 2 cargo doors. We have this one and we have the back seats. Let's see where they will fit. Alright, 3 corners. We're going to go at 6 pounds. Alright. I don't know if is it fragile. I think it is fragile. It is fragile. So we gotta be very careful how we land. Can this fit back here? I don't think so. I didn't think so. We'll put it back here then. Might end up getting all of that anyway with the full game. Yeah, we might. We'll see. I would like to see. I mean, like, I feel like this game definitely needs. I mean, I know it's just a play test, like really just a tech demo. Wait, where is this going again? This is going to Three Corners. Alright, so we gotta find out where Three Corners is. I've never been. I don't think I've ever been there. Definitely need some life in the game. Like right now it's like just me in this massive world, but I would love to see like some AI traffic or multiplayer. Multiplayer would be dope. Like being able to see other people flying around, picking up and delivering cargo and doing stuff with your friends, like that would be cool. I don't know if we're gonna see that, but that would be cool. Alright, let's see. Look at the map. We're looking for Three Corners, which is not there. That's Boyce. That's Cole. That is Jones. Where's Three Corners at? Is it like right here? What does it say? Three Corners. Alright, so it says... I think it's 3 miles. Heading 002. That says to Morton, though. So I guess it's like over here. So it's north. Alright, so we have to find it. We'll just fly 3 miles north, so that shouldn't take like no time. And we'll find like a landing strip. We don't really know much about it, but I guess we'll learn here in a bit. Alright, let's get to it. Let's get out of here. Welcome back, Grumpy Gamer. You're actually flying to Idaho Falls and had to finish. Nice, man. How'd your landing go? Oh, freak, I forgot my, my chocks. The sounds are actually really good. They're pretty decent on the plane when you can hear them, but because we have the storm. So, in the playtest, I kind of play through some of the intro missions. This is like my 3rd or 4th mission. I can't remember how many missions I've done. But basically, this is kind of... This is new, like the whole storm thing happening. So I've never flown in weather. It's been perfect conditions every other flight I've done. So we'll see how this works with the thunderstorm and everything like that. Eyes Black, that's how I feel about Dero Valley. Amazing sim game, needs more trains and just you working. Yes, exactly, man. Exactly. Exactly. Can I close this window? Oh, I can. Nice. All right. Morton traffic. Was it Skywolf 116 taking off? Runway 18. We'll make left traffic and depart to the north. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, fix the camera first. Very good. Alright, pull up. Man, is that the nose? Okay, hold on. Okay. I gotta learn my rudder pedals situation here. I'm gonna need to know. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I think, oh my, okay, I see. Okay, hold on. We gotta fix something. I gotta invert my joystick. That's gonna be under controls. No, wrong place. It's gonna be under remap controls. And we'll go to the Moza. We go and let's see, where is in aircraft? Pitch up and down. Here we go. How do I is it under axis calibration? Yeah, here's inverse. So which one is this? This is left and right. Okay. And I think axis 1 is up and down. All right, so I need to invert this axis. And we'll hit apply. I'm not sure. I think the pedals are fine because the pedals I've been using all flight long. Let's see. That's why I was on the ground for so long. I was like, why am I not taking off? Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, let's get our view situated. All right, we are up. Are my flaps up or no? Yeah, they're up. All right, cool. Yeah, we got a bit of a crab going on too. We'll make that left track like we said. This is interesting. All right, so right now we're flying south. Make a left turn, go north. And that airport we're looking for is supposed to be about 3 miles north of the field. At the moment, I don't have any way of knowing how far 3 miles is. There is a DME in the aircraft, but I did not set it up, and I heard it doesn't work in this version. Oh my god, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second. Wait a second. 7 weeks later. Wait a second. You can get struck by lightning? Oh my god. So apparently we have, wow, I mean, I don't know what country we're in. This is cheap. Surgery $500. Medication what year is this that surgery only costs $500? Medication 200, room charges 350, recovery starts 425, medical center discount, and oh, we got some good insurance though. That's nice. We don't pay anything. I was not expecting that. I didn't know you could get struck by lightning. So was I never supposed to actually, like, is it even possible to complete that mission? Like, now what? Wow. You know what's funny? When I first started playing this game, I saw this little medical clinic thing. And I thought, oh, that's a nice piece of scenery. I didn't think it actually was used for anything because there's no health bar in this game. You know, like, I thought it might be like, what's that game called? Alaskan Truck Simulator, where you have to take care of, like, your truck and you have to, like, eat and stuff, like, to take care of yourself. Because over time, you get sleepy, you get hungry, you get tired, you get injured, and things like that. Well, this game doesn't have, like, a health bar anywhere. So I thought, okay, there's probably no, like, simulation of how I feel. It's just a plain status. So I just thought it was... Anyway, so I guess now I know why there's a medical container over there. All right, so I guess our plane is over here. 7 weeks later, I guess somebody took care of the plane for us. Is scripted story-driven event, you think? Okay, so does it happen to everybody? Lightning shouldn't be able to do that. Realistically, it would just hit and surge the equipment, not blow. Yeah, it killed us completely, bro. We got splashed. All right, this is a different plane. Ooh, I like this one. I never liked that first livery. I thought that was too much. This one's nicer. Okay. So now what? All right, we got some messages. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Let's see if anybody contacted us after our accident. All right, so B Wayland's hitting us up. What's up? Hey, this is B from B's Repairs. Hope you're feeling better. I'm okay, thanks. Not exactly. I'm just gonna say what happened because I don't know. I'm gonna say I have memory loss from that accident. No reply. Oh, here goes. Biggest storm we've seen in a decade. That's what happened. I can't believe you even tried to fly in those conditions. Hey, they were gonna pay me. If they're paying, I'm flying. I can't believe you. Oh, as far as that. Anyways, I figured you'd need a plane, so I patched up an old beater we had out back. She's no spring chicken, but hopefully it'll get you back on your feet. Head over to the hangar and see it. I'm already here. All right, cool. Cool, so that's nice of him. He gave us a... How do I go back? Just escape? Yeah. Oh my god, freaking Clint, man. He ain't got no sympathy. I just saw his message. Let me see what he's talking about. Can I see? Oh, what happened? What's this? It says, planes are right... Wait, no, you screwed up, newbie. Big time. Planes are write-off. Shipment destroyed. The client canceled all of their contracts. And I don't know why it keeps taking me to here. Okay, so I guess we're back at Morton again. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so it says find new plane in the hangar, repaint aircraft using... Oh, I can repaint it. Rename the aircraft using the customization. All right, chat, I need your help. I need your help already. Give me some colors and give me a name for this plane. It's the exact same plane. It's just white. Great white. Perfect condition, though. An old beater. This is a brand new plane, bro. Everything's 100%. Everything's 100%. Yeah, what should I name her? What should I name her? Yeah, everything looks good. Alright, so where's the customization bench? Probably over there, isn't it? Let's see what we can do. What can we do? We can rename the plane. So I'll see if I can think of a name, or unless you guys think of one. We got respray. We have wing livery, which is grayed out. Can't use that right now. We also have fuselage livery. So I guess there's different liveries, just like the one we had in the beginning. We can respray it though to I guess some solid colors. We got 3-tone. I guess they're all 3-tone. I mean, of course, I like the yellow. Like I always like the yellow cub. Okay, so you can't really wait. Can I? Can I actually customize my color though? I think it's just like a preset. So I guess in this version, you just get 3 schemes to choose from. You can't actually like pick an actual color, which is fine. 'Cause I like the yellow. Let's go ahead and check out. Confirm. 5 hours of paint. Okay, that makes sense. Bluery? What kind of name is that? You might be right. They let you taste a higher quality plane, then put you in a starter for your own career. So is this plane less, like worse than the? It looks like the exact same plane. What did they do to this plane to make it less, good? You know, like maybe it's like a turbo in the last one. It has the same propeller, right? Just a two prop, whatever you call it. All right, we can rename it now. You're saying, should I name it You Are Broke? I thought put your channel name in the plane. Well, I like lightning. I like that one, Nathan. Lightning. We'll call her lightning. Yeah, actually, you know what? That actually makes sense after what happened. After what happened, that actually makes sense. Lightning. All right, let's do that. I know I usually don't put my channel names on things in games. I like to come up with something different if I can. All right, we'll go with lightning, and I guess that's it. We'll get out. Cool. Oh, we have another message. Let's see. Nope, don't want that. All right, we got B. Whalen, another person. Or the same person. All right. Lighten isn't the name I would have gone with, but okay. I mean, come on, that's a good name. I think it's a good name. Yeah, definitely fitting after riding lightning. Riding lightning. It has a deep personal meaning. I like these answers. Does it matter? I'm not sure about it either. I think this is perfect. It has a deep personal meaning, so we'll go with that. Oh, that's sweet. I think. Anyways, I'm sure you two will be very happy together. Hopefully. Is that it? That's it. All right. No more messages. Okay. Man, they keep blowing up my phone, bro. I want to go fly. Do some jobs. Let's see. Message. Who is it now? Oh, you again. So look, folks, all across Bleak Rock still need help after the storm. There was a lot of damage, entire communities cut off. Ah, now we're getting into the story now. So happy to lend a hand. I guess I could use the money. I'd rather just get out of here. I don't know. Sure, I'll be helpful. You know what? I'll be helpful. I know just a guy. I'll put you in touch with Mayor Taylor. He's always got work. Actually, I've got a delivery for him here. Bunch of old books and junk for his collection. Can you take it up to Morton? He can collect it from there. Are we not in Morton now? Oh, we're not in Morton. We're up here. Okay. Yeah, I'll accept the job. FYI, Greg can be prickly, especially with outsiders. Okay. All right, we have a job. Collect the cargo from Boyce. Are we in Boyce? I think we're in Boyce. I'll send the invoice. All right, where is the pickup? Oh, pickup's right there. Sweet, I'll just run over there. I'm not gonna waste the time. We got 3 boxes. All right, no problem. We'll grab this one. Morton. I would like to fly somewhere new. Like Morton, I spent like the whole demo in Morton so far, and I'd really like to go somewhere new. I would like to explore the map and stuff. You know what I mean? Oop! I hope that wasn't fragile. So we'll do this job, and then hopefully the next job takes us somewhere new. At least for me, I know in the video, you guys, if you haven't seen the game before, everything is new to you. But basically, all the first missions either leave from or have you returning to Morton. And there's an entire map that I don't think it's off limits. I think you can technically go anywhere you want. Let's see if we can find some little airstrips and bush strips out there. What's up, Element? Welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you. He insulted your name and be asking you about it just to not give you. Yeah, I know. Grab this one. Old flying manuals, 5 pounds. I am using the AB9. There's no force feedback in the game, so it's just a joystick basically. But I mean, that's fine. It felt okay. I didn't get to fly much before we got struck by lightning. All right, cool. We're all loaded up, and let's gonna head to Morton, which I know exactly where that is. Not hard to find. Aircraft looks good, nice and pristine condition. This is now our plane. Like, I guess the old plane was technically owned by a company called Skywolf. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and check our oil level here. All right, 3.6. Keep that in mind. Put that back. Close the cowling. Can I spin this? I think I can spin this. Can I spin this? Can I? Nope. Okay, I can't spin it. All right, let's hop inside. Get in there. Oh, you know what I forgot? Not sure what that sound is, but I forgot the chocks. Remove the chocks. You get the sound turned up. It's a little low. There we go. All right, let's hop in there. Close the door. Do a bit of a flight control check here, which seems to be working. Okay. Get our mixture cracked. And we'll probably have to prime it since it is technically a new plane. So master switch on. And we'll prime it a few times. 1, 2. I think 3 should be good. Oh, wow, chat. Okay, I see. Oh, stop. I see. Okay, I see the difference now. I just noticed it. Look at how I'm missing on the 6-pack. We have, wow. So we had they took away like the basics, bro. We had a, what do you call it? The horizon. We had a artificial horizon here. I already forgot what else we had, but we had a few things that were helpful. No GPS. We never had a GPS, but still, like, we had like some basic instruments, and now we have even less. So I guess this is what they mean by an old beater. How are we doing on fuel? Fuel is, looks like it's, yep, it's max. It's topped up, so we're good. Let's go ahead and pull out of the hangar. I could have pushed it out of the hangar. I probably should have done that. But yeah, thank you. Altitude indicator, turns. Yeah, there you go. All the things. We're missing all the things. Yeah, this thing looks good in yellow. Like, I feel like that last paint we had did not do the plane justice at all. I did not like that last paint job we had at all. The Cub just looks so good in, like, it looks good in yellow, red. Even blue looks pretty solid. Like green too, like bright green. Like any bright color looks good in this plane. All right, so we're missing our basic information. We don't have an altitude indicator here. We have a vertical speed, which is good. No, we have airspeed. That's good. So we'll make it do. Make it do what it do, baby. Simplify says I got lost and run out of fuel. Let's see. I think we'd head south, from what I remember. We'll check our map so I don't get lost. But I have been here before. You know, I'm good. I've been here before. I've flown this flight before. I know where we're at. Let's go. No, don't start. Here we go. Let's go. Let's see. I wonder if the performance is the same. All right, a little bit of right rudder. I gotta get used to the rudder performance. Right now, I'm not really. There we go. Up. Fix my camera. Watch the trees on the right. Oh, I'll be honest with you guys. I do like this game. I do like this game. I like the risk involved in this game. It seems like a simple game, and it is pretty simple. It's not as nice graphically as Microsoft Flight Sim or even X-Plane. Flying wise, it's not as realistic as those either. But what I like about this is that there's actual risk involved. I feel like in Microsoft Flight Sim and X-Plane, it is missing that. You know what I mean? Like every day is perfect. Every plane is perfect condition. You know, unless you're flying like the 828 Comanche or the Phenom now. But in most cases, it's a perfect, easy flight. What I like about this game is that you can wear and tear your aircraft over time. If you crash, you will damage your plane. You know, if you land hard, you will damage your landing gear and things like that. You've been really out of the flight sim mood, but with the F-14U, we all need to hop back in DCS again. You know, I did see the trailer earlier today. I was kind of surprised to see the trailer. I was like, oh, it's nice. But yeah, I'll definitely give it a try. I don't know, is there a release frame for that? Did you see anything about a release date or anything like that? All right, let's get this thing trimmed out. We don't need no stinking altitude indicator. Make sure your vertical speed says 0. Alright, we're climbing a little bit, we're alright. Flaps are up. But yeah, I'm down. I did consider doing a surprise DCS stream today. I was like, I wonder what the guys would say if I just popped up on a random Friday doing DCS. But I've been wanting to do this, so unfortunately I was not able to stream the rest of this week. This is the only day I've been able to stream this week. I wanted to stream a few days this week, just didn't turn out that way with, you know, life doing life things as it does. But had this on like the top of my list of things to play and stream, and so here we are on Deadstick Flight Sim. You had to go back and see the lightning strike. I know, I did not see that coming, man. You have no clue. It's also kind of crazy that it's $50. There's already a price for it. Okay. I would have expected a $20 upgrade for it, but whatever. That's gonna make the plane really fun. You know, so I'll be honest, I'm not really well versed in what's actually even upgrading on the F-14. Like I have, is that our airport right there? I think it's our airport right there. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. 'Cause I remember the firehouse is over there, and then the airport is there. So we'll make right traffic to land north. So we're on our right downwind right now. But yeah, I'm not really like educated on what's changing in the new F-14. So to be honest, at $50, I'm not sold. At least not until I do some research or learn, like, all right, what's changing? Because it still looks like the same jet. It's gonna have JDAMs, okay. Well, so does my F-18 and my F-16. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, I'll definitely be flying with you guys. whether I'm in the F-14 or not. You know, it might put me in the F-14 mood. Maybe I'll fly the old one. Maybe I'll fly the old F-14, the first one they had. Alright, let's pull the power back. And see if I can land this thing. I'm noticing with my joystick, which is the Moza right now, it's kind of like... I don't know how... It's not... It's like... Okay, so for example, right now I'm holding the joystick in the center position, right? We're not rotating left or right. But when I go... When I actually start rotating, I'm already moving the joystick quite a bit. Like, this is like a massive dead zone, basically. There might be a problem when we land. It seems like it's every direction. So every direction I have a massive dead zone. Massive dead zone. Oh my god. And when I get slow, it's even worse. So we'll see how this landing goes. But I'm not liking the feeling of the joystick. At least not this joystick right now. I know it's a playtest is early. It's not like the final whatever. Alright, we're too fast for flaps. Here comes the flaps and here comes the balloon. There goes the speed. Yeah, I'm moving the joystick so much to get it to do very little things. The rudder feels great though. That's one thing I do like, is the rudder feels really good. Alright, well, a little throttle because I want to kind of, I want to float. I want to purposefully float down the runway because I don't want to do a long taxi. I don't know where our drop off is, if it's the left or the right. Alright, set her down. Oof. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm struggling right now. I wonder if it's my settings. Maybe I can go to my settings and get rid of this horrible dead zone I have right now. It's a gigantic dead zone. Oh my goodness. 300 feet per minute. Not a great landing. Alright, so where do I go? This is deliver to Morton. This is Morton, isn't it? Okay. I think we... Oh, still left. Okay, let's go left. Yeah, the trailer was great for the F-14 though. It was really good. I'm not gonna lie, just seeing the trailer alone made me kind of wanna... You know what I mean? Like, it kind of gave me a little interest in DCS again. It's so funny how that works. Very effective marketing, I'll say that. Very effective marketing. I know at Flight Sim Expo there's gonna be a lot of I mean, let's say a lot, but there'll be quite a few booths that are using DCS. With the wind control gear and all the different brands that are gonna be there. What's up, Mandrake? Good to see you though, man. The HUD is gonna make you feel like you're flying more modern aircraft, and avionics just make more sense. It feels like a modern version, and it has modern weapons like JDAMs, etc. Sweet. Yeah, I'll definitely, like I said, I'll take a look into it and see what I think, if I think it's worth $50 for me. I'm not really surprised that it's $50 because of how long it's been since the last F-14, and also because of how long they spent on just this little DLC or update alone. I'm not surprised that it's pretty expensive. All right, let's go ahead and shut her down. Yeah, now that the rain and stuff is gone, you can hear the aircraft much better. All right, man, switch off. Let's get the door open. Hop out. Oh, we got a random ramp check. And we passed. So we're good. We're not getting docked for anything. I actually like that. I like that random ramp check. That's actually pretty dope. I actually wonder, like, what can I do in this game illegal? Can I, like, smuggle things? You know what I mean? Like, can I, like, is there, like, some illicit cargo I can pick up and drop off under the table? And if I get caught with that random ramp check, I go to jail. Like that'd be kind of dope. I'm down for some stuff like that. I'm definitely down. All right, there's a job. Completes. We're still not even level 1 yet. That's crazy. All right, what we got here? So it took us. It says 2 minutes. Or that's at 2 hours. That's 2 in-game hours, I guess. Everything we passed. 8,000. Nice. Weather bonus, cargo damage, less than 20%. So we got 9,000 total. That looks good. I mean, money doesn't really matter in this game right now. I don't really know that you can even buy anything. All right, let's see what we got next. Oops, that's not what I want to press. The way the 14 flies, way more different. If you know it at all, you'll definitely enjoy it. All right, sounds good. All right, we'll definitely check it out. We'll keep it on the radar. Let's see. All right, what we got in our messages today? We got 2 messages from Mayor Greg. All right, what up, Mayor? Well, look what the storm blew in. I see the puns are going. We don't get too many mainlanders here. They're rabble, rousers, troublemakers. Are you gonna insult me or give me work? What's up? As mayor, I'm supposed to keep this community safe from the likes of you. Okay. Yep, I delivered your stuff, didn't I? That's basically what I said. I'll take it more than one little delivery to convince me. Look, we all trust B and she. Oh, it's a she. I know B was a she. B and she vouched for you. I guess that buys you a chance. But reputation matters around here. You have to put in work, prove yourself. Go check the job board at Morton. If you earn a 1-star reputation there, it'll be in touch. Okay, so it kind of explains the, I guess, the reputation system in the game right there. Yep, we made it, and with everything in good shape too. Mayor Taylor should be in touch soon with more work. Just take care of Lightning, okay? She's all yours now. And if she ever needs a tune-up, let me know. Okay. I already talked to the mayor. So let's go see if we can find some work. Now, what I do know, I don't like that they make you drop off stuff over here because I know that where you pick up jobs is the complete opposite side of the field. So now we got to turn the plane on and taxi to the other side of the airport to get to the job board. Let's do that. See what kind of jobs I got. I want to, hopefully it's somewhere new. I'm not flying back to anywhere I've been before. I'm only flying places I've not been. If it's not the case, I'm just going to take off and we're just going to go flying and get lost like Simplified did in the chat. All right, start her up. Leave the radio off. But yeah, I was surprised to see the DCS F14U trailer today. It's just been so quiet in the DCS like space. Yeah, it's just sad to see for me. It's just sad to see so little happening in the entire DCS community, not just our little group that we have, but the entire community is just quiet. There's a lot fewer videos coming out, and the few videos that are coming out are not even interesting, at least in my opinion. No new planes really for a while. And the thing with the F-14 is like the F-14 is it's a new plane, but like it's like a variant, basically. The last new plane we got, well, actually we have there's something else coming out. I can't remember what it's called. It wasn't really interesting to me. It's like an old plane, like a trainer or something. That's coming. But anyways, it's just not a lot exciting, like content wise, coming out. Now, one thing I have been wanting to do, and I've been actually considering doing this as a video, And I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and I just got to find the time to kind of do it and kind of prioritize it on the schedule and everything. But I've been wanting to do some of the DCS campaigns. You can download like DCS campaigns, and they're honestly really fun and really immersive, and I've been wanting to try one. Well, I shouldn't say try, I've tried them. I've been wanting to actually turn one into a video is what I want to do. The one thing that's kind of intimidating me, to be completely honest, is the replay camera system, because I know I'm going to want to, you know, capture some really sick cinematic shots and stuff. And yeah, it's just the way DCS does cameras and replays is not fun. Alright, let's hop out and see what kind of jobs we got over here. I think they're in here. There's a job board. Yep, there's a job board. So there is a fax machine here. We got some oil if we need to buy oil for the aircraft. But we know we don't right now. Here's a computer, which I don't think there's really anything here to worry about. We can grab the weather. The F100, that's what it is. The F100. Yeah, I'm just not interested in that. I'm just not. Cool plane, don't get me wrong. I think it's gonna be great. Every plane DCS is honestly really good. Oh, jobs reset at midnight. Okay. Alright, what we got here? So we got Ares Cargo, Origin Morton, delivered to Jones. Okay, this is stupid. I've been to Jones and I've been to Boyce. Like, give me something new, y'all. Alright, I'm not. I said this one actually pays really good though. This one, the Boyce, plays pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can sleep on it. Where is the nearest chair or couch? There's no couch in here. Right, I'm gonna run over. It'd be fast if I just run there. I'm gonna run over to the hangar. We're gonna sleep until tomorrow, and we'll see if the jobs respawn to anywhere new. Now, it could be the fact that I haven't been anywhere, so I'm only getting jobs to places that I've been to before. I might have to just go out and explore. And honestly, I'd rather do that than do the jobs right now. So I've done the jobs. The jobs are what you just saw. Pick up the cargo, put it in the back, fly, and so, which is cool. It's just, I want to see the map. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Erica, on that for sure. All right, it is a new day. It is dawn. Let's see what kind of jobs we have. I wonder if there is a limit on how often you can sleep. Like, can you just sleep and sleep and sleep so you get the job you want? Or is it like, hey, you can only sleep like every so many hours? There's probably no limit. Not sure why you would need a limit. All right, we're running back over to the briefing hut and see if there's any job going somewhere that we have not been. If not, we'll go fly. All right, Jones. So that's a no for me, dog. And but yeah, all right, let's go fly. We should got plenty of fuel. We're just gonna go explore the map and get lost. Alright, close that. Master switch on. Lane lights, taxi lights, nav lights all on. Mixture rich. Or technically just crack it. We only need to crack it technically. And crank it up. I don't like the crank. But again, I know it's a play test. I just gotta say it. I don't like the crank. Simple as that. I don't get to like a, you know what I mean? Like the, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like I want I want the real startup. That startup was too smooth. All right. Let's go get lost, chat. Let's see where it takes us. We got all day. We got almost a full tank of fuel. So we'll see how far we can get on a single tank on both sides. You know what? Honestly, guys, I think I might fly with the controller. Yeah, I'm gonna fly with the controller. I don't know. It's hard because I really like the rudder. I really like the rudder control. I just don't like the joystick. You know, let me try something. Let me just really, before we take off, I'm gonna do a test because like my issue right now with my joystick, the throttle feels great. The rudder feels great. It's just the throttle, the joystick And the problem that I have with the joystick is the dead zone. It has a gigantic dead zone in the joystick. So let's see if I can manipulate that really quickly. If not, I'm just gonna fly with my controller. So this is the axis, I think. Yep, this is the axis. So notice on the, okay, wow, there is a dead zone in there. All right, take that out. Take that completely out. Why would they put a dead zone? Okay, and then axis 0. Yeah, see that yellow box? That is a dead zone. So if I remove that, I have no dead zone. Now it might be smart to have like a tiny bit, like that much, just so I can not have to fight it to get centered. You know what I mean? So honestly, I think I am gonna do that right there. Yeah, so put that. So I will do a tiny dead zone, because since I have a force feedback joystick and there's no force feedback, so the joystick is kind of just hanging there, you know, like there's no real, like there is a center, but it's not really forcing itself back to actual center. So let's try this. If this works, this will be a lifesaver for sure. It maybe has a Tesla engine. It might, bro. You never know in 2026. All right, here we go. All right, so we're just gonna head. So we'll look at the map, and we'll probably just head north. Probably just head north. Oh, we'll see. We'll see if we find anything interesting. I know we can discover some places. Maybe if we land at some different places, we can discover some things. So right now we're right here at Morton. We've been to Jones before. That's a okay airport. I've actually technically not been here, but I can see on the map and it doesn't look very interesting. We also have here. So this place has fuel. So I kind of want to... How far can we honestly go? So, okay, so there is... Ooh, there's an airport here called Oakton. Can we get that far? Can we fly that far on a tank of fuel? There's also like this little island out here. Okay, so it looks like it does show the major airports on the maps. The closest airport to where we are that has fuel is this place here called Oakton. Now, I feel like if we're gonna try to go that far... Oh, there's a place right here too. If we're gonna try to go that far, I feel like we might want to pick up some fuel. So how about this? How about this? We'll head north. I really don't want to land. Screw it. We're just gonna go as far as we can go. We're gonna send it, guys. I'm gonna fly as far as I can go. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna go straight north. We'll probably follow the coast and see if we can find that airport. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go before we use all our gas. All right, and a little bit of right rudder. You know what? The rudder might have a dead zone too. I might have to fix that. I'm not sure though. All right, let's pull back. Yeah, that's much nicer, much better on takeoff. Here comes the flaps. Much better. All right, we're gonna turn immediately. We don't have any time to waste. We're gonna see how far north we can go. Now I'm excited for this because I've not got a chance to explore the map. Now I'm not getting too excited about it because I mean I don't think the graphics are that great in the first place. Especially the scenery you can see below us is kind of basic. So I'm not like expecting like some mind-blowing, you know what I mean? But I just want to kind of see like what's out there. Like what do they put on the map? It's a big map. What's up, Sir Mongo? It says, you're the sim guy. I don't think I've ever seen you play ATS or ETS. That is interesting. I have played it. It has been a while, though. Or I should say stream. I actually played it really recently. Off stream. But on stream, it has been a pretty long time. I remember just north of the field, there's like a small little community. I wonder if we can buzz it. That might not be a good idea if we're trying to save fuel though, honestly. I also wonder if the mixture works. I think that might be it right there. That little cutout in the trees, I think there might be a little community down there. Is that it? No, wait, no. Might be it over here. Oh, I see it right there. Alright, so I think if you take a picture. How do I take a picture? If you take a picture, hold on. Photo. If you take a picture, I believe you can like put it on your map or something like that. Yep, new location found. So what is that one called? I don't know, but I'm crashing. But yeah, yeah, it's funny because like I do actually want to do an American Truck Sim stream. I really do. But this Flight Sim Expo thing I'm going to is kind of throwing off some of my schedule, you could say. It's not throwing it off, really. It's just because of Flight Sim Expo, I'm doing a bit more Flight Sim than normal, I'd say. But once like the excitement, for me at least, around Flight Sim Expo and the content coming from Flight Sim Expo dies off a little bit, I'll be jumping back into Train Sim and Trucking Sim. But I have my Truck Sim set up right now. I was actually debating on tearing it down and putting back my Racing Sim setup because I've been wanting to play some different racing games on the wheel, particularly Rally. I've been kind of wanting to I've been playing Forza on a controller, but like it makes me want to play rally games a little bit. So, been considering swapping it out, but I think I'm gonna leave the truck stuff on there for a while. I've still not really got a chance to check out Illinois that much. I was gonna do Illinois the week Illinois dropped, but like the week Illinois came out, a lot of other stuff happened. Like I think I got access to the Phenom, or I had something else going on. Something came out on Flight Sim that I want to try. What else came out? Star Citizen had a big update that exact same week. And something else. It was like 3 different things that happened in 1 week. And I had to sacrifice something. Obviously, I didn't do a Star Citizen stream either. One day I'll go. Sucks as the first expo was here in Houston. Yeah. That does suck that you didn't know about it when it was here. So that's I think what that one is. What's that airport called right there? That is this place right here. That's Boyce. So we're leaving Boyce, and that's a long trek. Right now we're at just above a half a tank of fuel. Can we get that far? Something else to watch out for. So as we noticed before is, yeah, check it out. So when you take a picture of something like a village or whatever, it actually puts it on your map. So we'll keep an eye out for any other little villages. Now here's the other question: is when should our go no go? Like when is our point of no return? I would say if we don't feel like we can make it at a quarter tank, then we should be able to make it back. Because right now we're at a half a tank of fuel as we pass by our last known refueling point. I think if we get a quarter tank out, we should be able to make it back on that same tank. And we'll judge it from there. And I believe it's gonna be just beyond right there, so it doesn't look that far. I'm also noticing that like where I am right now is pretty clear. Like it's like really nice weather, but like where we're going has quite a lot of clouds. And one of the questions that I do have is the weather like local, where you can have rain in one part of the map, winds in one part of the map and not another? I don't know. So many questions, right, on how it works now and even how is it going to work in the future. And it looks like I do see another tiny little civilization right off our nose. We're going to trim the aircraft a little bit out, but I see off my right. I'll pull out my camera again, and if we take a picture of it, we can put it on the map. Alright, so there it is. And again, I believe these little civilizations, we can land there if we can. Yeah, we can land there and we might get jobs from them. Yep, there it is. That also marks our position a little bit. That's nice. I put the camera away. As I said, we'll follow the coast and hopefully make it to this airport just to get some fuel so we can keep exploring. I would like better scenery. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I would like better scenery. I wonder. I hope it's not too late to request that, to throw that on the wish list for Deadstick, because it's a bush flying game, and you're flying low to the ground. You're landing in the trees and so on. Like, you want the graphics to be as nice as possible. I don't have much problem with the lighting. I think the lighting is okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. I don't know if this is Unreal Engine 5 or what engine this is in. Either way, I just would like better. I don't know. Let's just do better on the ground. We are kind of stuck in this fall season too. All these orange trees, which is, it might be kind of cool. So you're Sim CF5. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, bro. I hope you're doing good. All right, guys, we're at a half a tank. Is that a half? Yeah, I think we're at a half a tank. CFI, you gonna be at Expo this year, man? Did you get your trips line up to make it out to Minneapolis next week, or are we gonna miss you this year? The hype is real. Yes, let's go. You're gonna be at Expo. Nice, man. Looking forward to seeing you, bro. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing everybody. I really am. I mean, this is like our one reunion of the year. You know what I mean? Like, all the hardware stuff is gonna be pretty cool, but for those of us who have been to multiple expos in the past, the main, at least for me, I'll speak for myself, the main reason I go to Expo is to see other simmers like me, people I've already known in the past, and also people that I don't know, new people. I think we're gonna make it, guys. We're still showing. I mean, I think we're like right above that quarter tank. Check the map here. So we're like coming up on this mountain here, and the field is on the other side. It might be in the mountain. That's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really interesting if it's in the mountain. I've not seen any other civilization though. I'm like constantly looking around to see if there's anything to discover out here. Any tiny airstrips, any villages, anywhere to possibly land. I am a bit worried about our CHT here being in the yellow. I guess it's okay in the yellow. Oil pressure looks good though. Oil temp looks good. RPM is quite out there. I don't really like where RPM is at. I could bring the power back just a little bit to nurse that engine some more. I wonder what the timeline is like. I wonder how long until we see this game come out fully. Are we talking like a couple of months? Are we talking a year from now? Okay. Like how long we have to wait for the full game to come out? Now notice this: as we continue northbound, the trees have changed color. That's why we have a different type of tree that does not change colors. So we're flying into a different climate. And I'm also noticing, as I look off my nose, there's also some snow-capped mountains, which makes me believe that there may be some cold climates too. And I kind of wonder, like, does that change where the aircraft flies or anything like that? Like, how far have they pushed the simulation aspect of this game? You know, like, how far do they go? It feels okay. I think we're gonna make it, guys. Here is that like river we saw, and now it just comes down to finding this airfield. There's no GPS, guys, in the plane. Once you take off, they don't show you where your aircraft is. All we know is that we're coming around this mountain when we come into this little river here. There's a place called Kuko's Hideaway. We should see. We'll pull my camera back out. We can zoom in with that. So this is like swampy river. I see something over there. I see a building over there, like in a dock area. Do they have seaplanes in this game? 'Cause that would be dope. Oops, wrong button. So I'm starting to think. I'm guessing. I think this airport is going to be at a high altitude, and that is concerning because we don't have a lot of fuel to be climbing like that. But I'm gonna start a nice slow, maybe 200 feet per minute climb. We'll trim it out for that because it shows on the map that airfield, yeah, it's in the mountain. It's like right, oh my god, it's up there. That is up there. That is up there. I don't know, chat, what do you guys think? Are we gonna make it? We have enough fuel to do it? Place your bets now. Or are we gonna have a second crash and burn of the stream? I'll say I like the green trees better than the orange ones. Looks much nicer. Look at that gigantic mountain over there. Man. So one of the things that I'm actually, I need to practice for Flight Sim Expo. I might, I don't know, we'll see. I'm considering doing it as a live stream. Maybe, I was gonna do it today, but we're doing this. So maybe I'll do it Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those days. Or I might just not stream it, I don't know. Either way, whether I stream it or not, I need to practice. Red Bull Air Racing. Not sure how many. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna make it, guys. Not sure how many of you guys have tried the Red Bull Air Racing like game mode within Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. But me, Chewy, I think, is Mustafa a part of it? Yeah, Mustafa and a few other streamers and YouTubers and Twitch streamers are going to be doing a competition on the FS Elite stage on Saturday afternoon with Microsoft Flight Sim, doing some Red Bull Air Racing, head-to-head Red Bull Air Racing. So I don't want to look like I don't want to look crazy, so I'm gonna try to do a little bit of practice, so I'm at least know a little something. Oh my god, I don't think we're gonna make it, guys. Can I mix it? Oh, it does work. It does work. All right, I think I see runway lights, chat. All right, so the mixture does actually work. So I can use mixture. It does actually give me a bit more performance at this altitude, but it also will technically save us some fuel, which I wish I would have done that much sooner. Yeah, that's it. That's an airport. That is an airport. So it seems like, oh my god, it's right there. Perfect. Okay, we need that. All right, I'm gonna land on the crossing runway. Yeah, this is perfect. I think we're gonna make it, guys. I think we're gonna make it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think that the fluids, like fuel, probably oil too. It's not a realistic amount of burn. I think it's scaled based on the game. All right, there's also something on our left. Can I see that too? Is this the same city? Alright, let's land this bird before anything happens. Alright, we have so little fuel left. Alright, it's not IFR. Alright, we're gonna land this thing. Nice high approach. I see the hangars on the other side of the airport. What I think I might do is... oh, there's 3 runways. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And there's hangars over there, too? Oh, boy. So where is the fuel at? Right, hopefully there's a fuel place on this side. Because that would suck if I land. Only to find out there's no fuel on this side of the field. Alright, here we go. We're gonna land over here on the left. I still kind of wonder, why do they have these big airfields when all I can fly is a tiny little plane? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so we get a better land than last time. Get that nose up. Not bad. Not bad at all. 3-point landing there. Alright, please tell me you have fuel over here, guys. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Sweet. I also wanted to... can I pick up jobs here? Can I pick up a job here? Let's see. So we made it from Jones. That Jones, no, those Boyce? Whatever the other airport was, the middle one. We made... oh, it was a pump right here. Perfect. Hold on, hold on, hold on now. We made it from there to here on a half a tank, so we can kind of get a scale of how far we can go on fuel. Now, here's the issue. Okay, cool. There's a briefing hut over there. I'm gonna leave the plane here. I'm gonna leave it here next to the fuel pump, so that when we leave, I think the shutdown sounds pretty decent. Could be a little longer, but I think the shutdown sounds pretty good. I just wish the startup sound was better. Oh, do they do ramp checks every time? I guess so. Oh, guys, we made it. For those in chat who didn't believe me, look at us now. Fuel is straight ahead. You good if you remember right at Oakton. Gotcha. All right, so... all right, there's a briefing hut over here. I want to see if there's any jobs we could pick up from this location. The weather's clearing up a little bit here, too. And we'll see if it's probably... if there is a job here, it's probably going back to where we came from. That's my guess. And that is not an option. Wait, I can't go in there? Oh, you know what? Is it off limits? Like, do I have to unlock this one? Probably. Probably have to unlock it. Yep, I can't open the door. I don't have access. They didn't give me the keys. Job board's empty anyways. Oh, good. We're just out here to explore anyways. What airport is this? Should tell us. This is Oakton. Major Flint. And let's see if can we find any more airports on the map. There's one to the far east of the field. So I think what we may do, since there's really nothing out here, at least not on the map, probably just, I don't know. What do you think? Should we go north, guys? Like around this area? Through here? And kind of like wrap around east since we run out of gas? Or should we go like just straight east, follow this river and kind of see where that goes? What do you guys, let me know in the chat what you guys think we should do. As for that. I mean, I don't, it's just kind of unknown no matter which way we go. But right now, we'll do what's most important is get some fuel and go anywhere. Yeah, we were low. Alright, top it off. Yeah, I really like the yellow color. There it is. Step back. Oh, well, look at that. It actually pulls it. That's cool. It has rope physics and everything. That's pretty dope. Nice little detail. I'll hop back inside. You got no reason to hang around here too much. We'll head to next spot. Close the door. Mixture up. Let's see. What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? All right, sweet. Let's flip around real quick. Yeah, I like the seat shaking sounds you can hear in there. So I'm guessing because it's a play test, they probably just didn't, either I have to unlock missions here, or they just didn't put anything here. Alright, before we go, take a look at the map one more time. Alright, do I go north? Or do I go east? Like, I have very low hope that there's really anything of interest going north. But I want to see where this river goes. Wherever rivers go are civilizations. I'm like, maybe there's like a little landing strip. I definitely want to attempt to land a little landing strip if we find one at one of these communities. There's also a big opening over here. Can we? I mean, I know we can explore and discover like village communities, but can we discover airports too? Is that something we can do? Guess we'll have to find out. Alright, there is not, you know what? There's not a lot of airport that way, but we don't need a lot of runway, right? Let's take off that way, go to the wind. Whoa, chill. And I have no idea what time it is, but judging on the sun, it's probably either probably early afternoon. Just gonna take off with a tailwind. Yeah, I'm gonna follow the river. I'm gonna go east. Go east. That's good. Let's do it. Full power. I've got a neat little right rudder as the nose comes left. Not a lot. And it, oh my god, the heck. It does seem like altitude is a factor. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Good to know. So altitude is definitely a factor as far as taking off and landing. Like, it's not just a normal, it's not like landing at sea level. It actually feels like I'm taking off at a couple thousand feet. And you can lean the mixture to get a bit more performance out of the aircraft at higher altitudes, which is also very nice. All right, we are gonna follow the river. See how far we can get. We probably flew for, what was it, like 15 minutes? I'm not sure how long it was, like 15, 20 minutes on half a tank. What's up, Ariel? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're playing a little bit of Deadstick, a bush pilot simulator today. First time streaming it on the channel. Oh, what is that? Is that an airstrip right there? I think it is. On the side of that mountain. We about to check that out. Let's see the map real quick. There's two different ways I can go. Alright, we're gonna go to the left one. But I'm gonna check out this there's a strip right there on the side of the mountain. I'll land there next. I've still been playing a lot of Forza Horizon. I think I'm like level 130 now. Haven't beat all of the events yet, but I've been taking my time. Not really in a hurry to beat all the story and all that. Just really enjoy driving all the different cars in the game. This is gonna probably be a pretty tricky landing. Yeah, we're very high. It was a really high altitude airport we just landed at. I don't know how high we are because we don't have an altitude indicator. Wait, yeah, we do. It was, what was it? I don't even know now. I have to rewind the stream to see. All right, here's the airport, and let's see. Can I go idle? And like do a slip maneuver and lose some speed that way? Let's try that. Probably way too high to try to land here. It's kind of a weird texture going on too on this runway. Yeah, we're very fast. Oh, this is not a good idea. This is so cool though. This is such a cool airport. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh, this is a bad idea, chat. This is a bad idea. We're at 100 knots trying to land on the short runway. Hey, go around. Go around, 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 go around. I want to land there. That's a really cool airport. Like, that's what I was hoping for in this game. That's the kind of like flying, not that big international airport looking stuff. That's the kind of airfields I want to see in this game. And I knew they had them. Let's just keep our altitude up in the pattern. That was a nice little touch and go, but we will try and do it again. We know there is no fuel at this airport, so we're not picking up anything. We'll probably just do a full stop and check it out. What's up, Doc? You thought this was a video? No, it's the stream. We're live, baby. We're live. We're live. We're live. We live. How you doing, though, Doc? What's up, Job Bongo fan? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. It says Phenom or the Citation. I gotta agree with my friend Mickey D. Mike. I gotta go with both, man. Both. I really. Oh man, that was way too. Oh my god, I'm doing hobo. Let's do a 360 here. Yeah, both. I have to do both. I have to do both. If you can, if you have the means to, like if you can afford to, I think that you need both in your hangar. I do think the Citation Sovereign is probably going to be the more popular favorite because it's a Citation, because it's I think it's a super mid-sized jet. The Phenom is considered a light jet, which is just a less popular class of business jets. So I think people are gonna lean more towards the larger jets. It's no surprise there, but the Phenom is not just another jet. He really put some sauce on that plane. That thing got character. It's got personality. And that's why I like it so much. There's much more to it. Alright, here we go. Landing on the side of a mountain. The runway carved off the side of a mountain. A little bit of wind going from left to right, about a 45-degree angle. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, though. Let's get the speed off here. Got that wind is doing some weird things to me. Don't want to stall on this rock. Yeah, I'm still not really liking how my joystick feels, to be honest. Alright, we're down. We are down. Okay, one more thing I hope they do. Ooh, careful, careful, careful. Oh my god. I hope they do when this game comes out to the full version is, like I said earlier, one, I want, like, the scenery is okay. It's really just okay. I would like them to really make that scenery pop a bit better. Two, it'd be kind of cool to see like dirt and stuff on the aircraft like you have in Microsoft Flight Sim. Alright, we probably can't get access to this facility either, but I'm just gonna just try and see. There's a RAM check everywhere you go, so I guess every time you land you get a RAM check. Place the chalk so there's a move. Let's see. And nope, I can't go in there. Cool airport though. Still pretty cool little airport. Just a little cargo pickup and drop off area. Nice large ramp, honestly. Like I feel like the airport's probably too big. Again, unless they plan on putting larger aircraft in this game, which they have to with the size of the airports we have in here. There's got to be plans for some bigger planes, some bigger like. What is that sound? Oh, you know what? It usually does that when I have my chocks on. So let's try and take chocks off. Yep, that's exactly what that was. Alright, we'll take off. Slapping some MiGs around with the F-14, getting ready for the F-14 BU. I know there's Element was in here earlier talking about it. And the price tag of $50. They released the price. Did they also release a release date? Doc. Also, Doc, have you played any Star Citizen lately? I've kind of wanted to, but every time I've played, it's just not been a fun experience. Oh, so it's 2 weeks, Doc? 2 weeks away? But yeah, every time I've played Star Citizen since 4.8, it's just been a headache. And I'm like, I could be playing Forza right now. You know what I mean? Alright, here we go, let's go. Another decent, we're at about 1,250 right now. pull back on the stick. I really think I might switch to my. I'm gonna switch for this flight. I'm gonna switch to the controller. I'm not really digging. Not really feeling the joystick. I think I fixed the dead zone. I probably should completely remove it. Because even with the little dead zone, like, it still doesn't feel natural. You have not. You've been playing Dune, of all things. Is that a new game, or is that the old Dune game? And that is definitely a very different game than anything else that I've seen you play in a while. I would have never guessed that one. Alright, let's see if we can switch over to our... Yeah, this feels much better. Alright, now I'm using the controller. And the question is, what's the button? What's the go fast button? How do I... Oh, not that. Okay, that is the flaps. How do I undo the flaps? I don't remember the control for the throttle. That's a problem. It's the one from last year. It's no longer played by griefers, so we can actually play for the long game. Ah, I see. L1, R1, is that what it is? No? Oh, I know why. I know why it's not working. It's because my actual throttle was overriding it. So technically what I could do... I could use my physical throttle and just use the joystick and camera on my controller. It's a bit of a weird combination, but I think it's gonna work for me today. And rudder as well. What's up, John Wayne Aviation? Welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Just playing some Deadstick Bush Pilot Simulator today. Just hanging out. Hanging out on a Friday night. Won't probably be on for too much longer. It has been a long day, and I don't want to fall asleep on you guys. I don't want to fall asleep on y'all. I'm supposed to be doing some more work after the stream too, so I can't be completely dead, but I probably will be. But I'm hoping to do at least 2 more streams before I leave town for Flight Sim Expo. I may do 1 more business jet flight, and then maybe like a business jet flight, and then maybe like my flight to Minneapolis, which would be Houston to Minneapolis. And I think we're gonna be in a 737, so we'll probably do that. Not sure when we'll do that yet. It's been so long, guys, since I've flown an airliner in Flight Sim. I've been flying pretty much, like, ever since Jet Card came out. I've been pretty much exclusively flying business jets. Even before the Sovereign and Phenom came out, I was flying the Citation 10 for everything, and the PC-24. Are we jumping out mid-air with a parachute and letting the aircraft crash? Can you do that? The plan is no. That's not the plan. But we'll see where life takes us. I was considering landing down there on the beach. We're kind of on the lookout for any airstrips in the area. So far we found one pretty cool one. Was I supposed to take a picture of that one? Does it show? Okay, cool, it does show. What's the name of that one? That was called Calthorpe. And we're flying down this way now. And I don't really suspect we're gonna find anywhere else with fuel, because it seems like all the places with fuel are on the map already. So we're probably gonna fly as we run out of gas. But yeah, I've been flying a lot of business jets lately. Been flying the heck out of the Phenom. I'm flying a lot of flights in the Sovereign for jet card, and I opened up a 737 the other day. Not really to do an airline flight. I opened it up actually. What is that? I hear water. I opened it up to fly the 737 BBJ. Actually, I was gonna check out the BBJ 737. I haven't actually flown that in forever. And I looked at the cockpit like, man, like this, it's been so long. Like I remember how to fly. I haven't forgot, but it just looks, the cockpit of an airliner, like the A320, the 737, like the vibe is so different than the G3000s of the Phenom and the Sovereign, or even the Citation. It's just such a different experience. But yeah, if you guys never heard of Deadstick Pilot Simulator, the idea is you're a bush pilot out here on this island, and you're flying around the island picking up cargo from different airports and villages. There is a mission where you have to kind of go and search for some cargo. You don't have to pick up the cargo. It's more of like a go out and search for it. Like you just fly around looking for the lost items and report it back. So I don't think every job is just pick up a few boxes, put it in your aircraft and go. I'm not sure if they're gonna have passenger missions where you can pick up passengers and take them. You know, I don't know what all their plans are quite yet, but it does look like we're about to get into some snow. Yeah, I don't see any more airfields, guys. I don't see any more. Or villages. You would think there'd be a village here. Like this is like the perfect place to put a village, right on the river. Maybe it's too cold. I am noticing though, like the biome changing. Like it's the trees are a bit more scattered. I think it is the same type of trees. Alright, we're good on gas. Good on fuel. Alright, so as we leave from this area here, we should be over here now. So again, there is, once you take off, there is no like GPS. The map doesn't show you where you are. It's all up to you to use the landscape, use the map to try to plot where you are, which I actually like that a lot about the game. it actually makes navigation worth it. So we know we're coming to the end of this little river, and I'm gonna basically kind of wrap around this mountain and continue to the northeast and just kind of see what's out there. Let's see. I do want to land in some snow. Again, it's just a playtest, so every airport doesn't generate jobs right now. I think only a few airports are generating jobs, from what I can tell so far. There's only one aircraft you can fly. There's more questions about the game than answers. But if you like this game, if you've tried this game, I definitely recommend that you leave feedback with the developers so they can improve it before the final release. That's the least we could do. Is it like the other one you sent? Other what, Doc? By the way, Doc, Drain, D with a D, Drain Sim is on sale right now. I got an email. I added, when you told me about it, I added Drain Sim to my wish list. And now every time it goes on sale, I get a notification. And so I saw that it's on sale now. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it still, but it's on sale. Alright, we gotta find somewhere to land, guys. We got fuel. I think we're good for another 15 minutes, but the crop duster one. You sent me a crop duster game? I don't remember that one. I believe you that you sent it to me. I'm sure you did, but I don't remember. I really don't remember. It says, I'm telling you it's gonna scratch the itch. The itch for what? I never had an itch for crop dusting. Oh, Drain Sim. Drain Sim's gonna scratch the itch. Is Drain Sim gonna scratch the itch I didn't know I had? Is that what you mean? Alright, we got this gigantic, massive open area. There's gotta be somewhere to land out here. Now, I remember they posted a trailer. Let me get the camera out. Is it this button? Oh, no. Oh my god. They posted a trailer, and I saw that you can actually put out, I think that might be an airstrip right there. You can post up camping gear. Like if you land somewhere that doesn't have a bed or a hangar, you can actually put a tent up. That way you can sleep through the night if the weather's bad and so on. Nothing that way. We'll turn left. I feel like, maybe not. I thought that was a runway. There's a few little areas that look like flat, but they're not. We should be like over here somewhere. So I think the way they spaced out the airports that have fuel is that you can jump between each of them with a full tank. It obviously takes time. Is this FSX? You know what? You know what? You know what? When you say that, it actually kind of it does resemble FSX. I don't know if it's as bad as FSX, but I have not seen FSX in a while, so I don't know how close. But yeah, I made that comment earlier though. Like it needs a graphic improvement for sure. If you're gonna have a bush flying sim where your whole job is flying down low and landing in the bushes, you gotta have a good looking sim. I see I'm not gonna go all the way. Yeah, no, we're gonna land. I think we're gonna see if we can land over here. I wonder if I'm too high to see anything. Yeah, no, nothing's over there. You see that big white, like, open area over there? I'm gonna try landing over there. But yeah, it kind of... Funny you say that. I think it kind of does look like FSX. Which is not a compliment at all for any game. But you are right, sir. I'm gonna dive down. And we should be able to land on this. It looks like a bit of snow, a bit of ice lake happening down there. Pull the throttle back. So right now I am using the controller. But I'm also using my rudder pedals, which I never thought I'd do before. Are we slow enough to do this? I don't know. I'm gonna aim for between these two tree clusters. It's not smooth at all. And I don't have... Oh yeah, do we have Tundra tires? Yeah, we technically have off the Tundra tires on here. Alright, from the outside of view. Ooh. Hold it. Okay, so I noticed like it oof. Okay, chill. It registers you down before it looks like you're down, at least from the outside of view. Alright, well, we got down safely. The first landing was actually really buttery. It's like 78 or something like that, and then we bounced it, and that ruined everything. But it does not look like anything is down here. It's a big open space with nothing on it. You know what this makes me feel like doing? This makes me, it kind of makes me, oh, should we do it? Oh no, I don't know. Maybe not tonight. Maybe not tonight. I was thinking about hopping into like Microsoft Flight Sim 24 and jumping into the same plane and doing a short little bush flight, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm tired. I'm gonna be honest. I am tired. But I do want to see, can we camp out here? And then I'll just... See, how are we doing on gas? We got... Yeah, we're good. We got enough to get back if I want to go back. Plenty of room to take off. interesting ice texture. Like, I feel like it probably, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a game designer, or I'm not even perfect on creating environments, but I feel like it wouldn't take much. They already have foliage on the ground. They got grass in game already, which is nice. The trees don't look that bad. I just can't quite put my finger on what's holding it back graphically on the scenery. Maybe add a little bit of a haze to it or something like that. I think Orbix dropped a new like bush scenery, bush flying scenery this week. I haven't checked it out yet. This is very rocky. Yeah, it needs particle effects too. It's a lot of things that kind of it needs. I guess for a bush flying game where you're going to be landing and moving your aircraft around on the grass, on the environment. You definitely need some sort of spray effect, which there was when we landed earlier. Oh my god! Wait a second. That's a freaking is that a cow? Hold on. Let me go back. Is that a? There's animals in this game. There are animals in this game, chat. What is that? Is that a cow? Yep, that's a cow. So it says I can. Oh, he's sitting down. Oh, he's running away. It says I can take the photo of the wildlife back to the fax machine and make some extra reward with it or money or something. I did not know there was wildlife in the game. I just assumed. Yeah, we're not gonna catch him. Wait, there's a okay. When did this turn off? This turned into a wildlife retreat. I think I found a pig. Is that a pig? Right there? Let me see. Where'd he go? Right there. Right over there. That's a freaking pig, chat. That is a, why is there a pig out here? That's the last animal I expected to see. Where'd he go? I'm using the camera because I can't zoom in with this view right here. And I wonder if I get out of the aircraft, if I'm fast enough to keep up with the animals. Yeah, they need to add dust, dirt effects on the plane, as well as kicking up as you're taxiing on the ground. Again, when we landed in the snow, when we first touched down, I did see like kind of like a puff of powdered snow going up in the air, and it was okay. It was an okay effect. Could definitely be fine-tuned and improved and much better, but got something. Yep, that is a pig. That is a stray pig out here on an island in the snow. That doesn't really match up. He's not injured or anything or hurt. So, I did not know there was wildlife in this game. I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea. Alright, so let's see if we can pitch a tent. Now, unlike Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, where you can walk away from your plane as far as you want, and then basically teleport back. I don't know if there's a way to teleport back in this game. I think that if you walk really far from your plane, you're gonna have to, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to walk back. Which I'm doing now. But yeah, game has a lot of potential. It is actually already pretty fun. but it has a lot of potential in it. The whole wildlife scenario sounds pretty interesting because I can imagine there being missions around wildlife, like, hey, go spot a coyote or a bison or something. Take a picture and bring it back to us. Alright, I'm gonna shut her off. We're camping here tonight. They're like, what? It's cold. Let's see if we can put a tent up. I know there's a tent in the trailer. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Okay. Can I rotate it? No, I can't really rotate it. I'll put it as close to my plane as possible. Side. Yeah, you can hold shift to run. It still takes forever. Wait, did it place it? Can't place here. Okay. Pretty picky about where you can place it. I found a spot a second ago and I lost it. There we go. Alright, tent has been posted. And we are staying here tonight. Seems to be nothing to worry about too much. All we've seen so far is a pig. And what was the other thing? A cow. 2 farm animals out here for whatever reason. But guys, like I said, it's been a long week. I'm tired, so I'm gonna call it here. How long has it been? How long have we been live? Well, not too early. It's about 2 hours. About what I normally do, so not too bad. I was thinking about hopping in 2024 and doing some bush flying over there. Thought it'd be kind of cool to kind of compare like, graphically and everything, but I don't have it in me tonight to do it. Like I said, my goal, my plan, if everything goes okay with, you know, everything, I want to go back live sometime between Monday and Wednesday before I leave town for Flight Sim Expo. And do some flying. And so hopefully I will see you then, or I'll see you at Flight Sim Expo in person. Again, I got a lot going on. I'll be streaming live from Flight Sim Expo on the floor at the Thrustmaster booth on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. That is not tomorrow Saturday, not this Saturday, but Expo Saturday, the following Saturday. Also, I will be doing Red Bull Air Racing challenges with Microsoft Flight Sim and their community team and a few other fun streamers there as well on Saturday later in the afternoon, as well as a community discussion with Say Intentions on the same stage right before that. And then Sunday, I'll be up there with a few other people again, doing some more discussions on the FS Elite stage. So you'll see me on the FS Elite stage like 3 times, I think, over the weekend. A lot of fun things happening over the whole weekend of Flight Sim Expo. So if you're gonna be there in person, definitely come through, man. We're gonna have some fun. Doc, you'll see me on Star Citizen. I definitely can't. You know I'm gonna fall asleep on Star Citizen, bro. You know how many times I fell asleep riding with you or practice or whoever on Star Citizen. I don't think I can do Star Citizen tonight. Yeah, definitely not. I might be able to do some Forza. I might be able to pull off some Forza Horizon 6 tonight, but definitely not. Definitely not Star Citizen. But anyways, guys, that is a wrap for us today. It's been cool. It's been fun. I'm looking forward to the full game. This game is obviously at the moment just a playtest, just a demo, so it's very restrictive. There's not a lot of kind of content in the game just yet. Still can't believe we got struck by lightning. That's crazy. I did not see that coming. Did definitely. Oh shoot. Yeah, definitely did not see the struck by lightning thing coming. But it's been fun. Looking forward to the full game. I will probably stream it or make some content on it when that comes out, whenever that happens. But in the meantime, we got Flight Sim X playing the DCS. So guys, until next time, remember you have 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. Thank you to all of you who stayed with us and rode with us and hung out with us. I appreciate everything you guys do. All your support. You guys are freaking amazing. Catch you guys next time. Next video. We are out of here. See ya.